What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In honor of Bonfire Night, we thought it would be interesting to check out another Bonfire Night tradition. Last year we checked out, I believe it's called the Lewis Bonfire Night. Supposedly that is the most popular bonfire night in the UK, and I could definitely see why. It was incredible.
Like a huge one.
Oh, it was massive, especially that bonfire itself. But everything about that was massive.
Yeah.
The effigies, isn't that what you call them?
Yeah.
The burning of the effigies and stuff.
Yeah, I had forgotten about that.
Yeah, it was incredible. But this video, guys, comes to us from Tom McLeod, and it is the Tar Barrels Ottery St Mary. I believe this might also be called the Tar Barrel Carry or something along that lines. At least based off the few stills we saw looking for the video, these guys look to be carrying some sort of fire-filled barrels, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I can see why it would be the most dangerous, possibly.
Maybe, yeah.
Anyway, this topic has been requested so many times, and for a long time. You said, we were off camera, he said that people have been requesting this topic since, like, you started the channel.
Yeah, I believe, you know, we started the channel, I started the channel in 2022, and like September, and then so...
a couple months later,
you know, I believe I looked into Guy Fawkes for the first time, around November 5th, and then, you know, obviously the next year is probably requested again, and every year it has been around this time of year, but this is going to be the first time we're checking it out. So,
let's do it.
Enough rambling.
Here in the town of Ottery St Mary for hundreds of years, on the 5th of November, people have gathered to fill barrels full of tar, set it alight, and run through the streets with it on their back.
What? That sounds heavy.
Oh my goodness. That does look heavy.
Oh my gosh.
What?
This is like the definition of organised chaos.
Oh my
Holy.
gosh. Ah.
My beer.
I'm assuming their gloves are like fireproof. I would hope.
What did I just look at?
Well, now I'm really excited to see what it is.
This so far, just seeing this beginning here, is so much more intense than it looked like in the stills I was seeing leading up to looking for this video. Like, it just looked like there was a little bit of fire inside a barrel. This was full on
shooting
flames.
out. Yeah, and they're carrying it on their backs.
Yeah, I guess so.
That would be really hot.
Wow.
This is a mad tradition that has been going on for a couple hundred years.
Not all
and as soon as we heard about it, we knew we had to go. So me and Rob booked a hotel, drove a couple hundred miles down to the southwest of England, and spent a couple days in the lovely town of Ottery St Mary. When we arrived, it was clear that Ottery was a rather quaint and quiet town, usually. We spent the day before the event walking around, talking to the locals and getting a feel for the place. And we even bumped into Andy, the president of the Tar Barrel Committee. Now, because we're clearly great at this whole YouTube thing, we was actually not recording audio for this interview. But luckily we bumped into Andy again the next day, and he was happy to do the whole interview over again.
Aww.
And he gave us the rundown on what to expect.
What a guy.
First of all, children's barrels. They start at the age of 7.
What? Hold on. What?
Oh.
Sophia could do this.
She wouldn't. I don't see her doing that. But
That's crazy.
They start them young, I guess.
Yeah. Wow.
You gotta work up to the craziness, I guess.
Look, they are wearing something.
Yeah, protective gloves.
I don't know what that is. It looks like burlap.
Not that, it'll protect too much of your body.
Is that burlap?
I doubt it. I bet burlap's very flammable, I would think.
Yeah, that's true probably. I don't know.
Way through to about 15, 16.
Oh, you might be right.
And in between that and the men's barrels, which start at 7, to the big bonfire down.
Start at 7?
And,
or 7 p.m.
Where I will light
the
bonfire. And then men's, ladies, and we call them intermediates, and that's basically a size of barrel in between, in between large and a little smaller.
One thing that Andy forgot to warn us about was the rock cannons. We heard that people were going to be shooting cannons in a car park, so of course we went to check that out. And it was
What?
People had these small metal pipes that they would fill with gunpowder, and then they would blast them off into the air. And they were pretty loud.
That's way fucking louder than I thought it was going to be, wasn't it? That scared the shit out of me.
After the rock cannons, we headed down to watch the first barrel be lit. This was one of the kids' barrels, and I think it ended up being a bit more intense than we thought it would be.
Warning, flaming tar barrels. Oh my word. That does look like burlap.
I know, it does.
Would be really flammable.
Maybe not. Maybe when you double it over, is it just protects the hands. Oh
Just
my
another day.
dude. Okay, that is a smaller barrel.
But still, the flames are shooting out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he's handling it with his bare hands. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
He's catching his arm on fire! Everybody's just standing around casually, like, within range.
Oh.
Would you let your 7-year-old do that?
I mean, maybe.
Both ends!
By the way, this is nothing. This is nothing.
Well, you said, would I? Well, they're used to it, so they've grown up with it. They understand that.
I know, but it's just very jarring from an outside perspective.
They understand the safety precautions and stuff like that.
7-year-old doing that.
Yeah, but they're protected. I mean, obviously, it's not just like it's. You see, they got some on their hands. They might even have some on their back. I'm not sure.
But it literally looked like the glove was on fire and like part of his shirt.
Yeah, I know. But he's an adult, so.
Compared to later, apparently. She's already pretty fucking venomous.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
I like that all the kids really like cheer each other on as well.
Aww.
Like, camaraderie going on here.
That's cool. Oh, they pass it back and forth.
Like a relay.
Wow.
Oh, it's done. And that's the first barrel. It lasted longer than I thought. It was about 30 minutes or so for just one barrel.
Wow.
The kids passed it back and forth a couple hundred times. It was really fun. We got really close. We're going to go on to the next one.
On our way down to the second barrel, we enjoyed a little bit of the nightlife. There was a fun fair, some great street food, and of course, a lot of beer.
I'm disproportionately excited about my plastic cup. Branded, though, look at it though. Tar barrels, it's got a little lad
that's
carrying
cool.
a fucking flaming thing like we just witnessed. Buzzing.
That looks like a cool fair.
The second barrel wasn't too different from the first. Still in the children's category, but this time it seemed like it was the older kids' turn. The one thing that made this run slightly different from the last was an unexpected interruption.
It's all going off. There's a bus coming through.
Oh no!
Absolute chaos. No one's happy about it.
Oh, so it's like on an open road?
On fire down there while the bus is driving past.
You would think that the street would be closed off.
That's what I was just saying. I was surprised that it was an open road.
Yeah. You'd think they'd know. It happens every year that this is going on.
Yeah, like this is November 5th, and it's happened every year for a very, very long
Hundreds of
time.
years, they said, so.
Like you would think, but maybe it's not a local bus. But then again, well, yeah, if it's not local, they're not necessarily going to know what roads closed off and not. So what road they're doing
What
this
they
on.
just stumbled on.
Yeah. Imagine if that was a bunch of foreign tourists. Just like, what are we looking at?
Looks like one side's out.
From an outside perspective, it might look
maybe
like this
the
tar
only-
barrel event is a dangerous, unorganised free-for-all. But we spoke to Sarah from Event Control, who told us all about the planning and precautions that go into keeping us all safe.
So we have members of the police, fire, South West Ambulance, St John's Ambulance. We have all our traffic management staff here,
Yeah, road closed.
security hub. And yeah, we sit in the middle. We have access by radio to all of the marshals and stewards. So everything is controlled from this hub.
As Andy said earlier on in the video, before the big barrels, they have a big bonfire down by the river.
To the big bonfire down by the river.
So the day before, we scoped out a spot that it seemed no one else knew about, under the bridge.
Oh,
on the bank
perfect
of the
view.
river.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you could feel that heat all the way across the river, man.
It's always something very, very intoxicating about fire, isn't there?
Puts you in a trance.
Nature's TV.
Yeah.
And after the bonfire, it was time to move on to the women's barrels.
Ooh, the women's barrels. I wonder if they're the same size.
This is the first
No,
of
it looks
the
a
big
little
boy
smaller.
barrels.
Is that like an intermediate, like a middle-sized barrel?
Intermediate. Yeah, I don't know.
This time, they're f***ing mentalists.
I'm surprised how close
Jesus,
quarters
definitely
everything is. You think they'd want to be back a little.
Yeah.
It's only been canceled twice. Did you see that? For World War II and COVID.
Wow. For hundreds of years, supposedly. Oh, look at that thing.
Oh, it
We're
burns
here. It's
it
the first time
down.
we've seen the men carry the barrels now. So the barrel's going to be bigger, more fire, more danger, more fun,
More fun.
more manly.
More manly.
We had a couple beers, and I'm enjoying the barrels even more.
He's not even wearing gloves. Oh wait, on one hand he is.
Oh, because it's open on one hand, so maybe he's just wearing a glove on that
Nice bit of
side.
showmanship there, sort of lightly burn everyone around the edges.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at him.
Oh gosh. That is really big.
Wow, look at him go.
Oh my goodness.
Barrels going all over the place.
I wonder
Keep your wits about
how
you.
much distance if they go back on.
I don't
Here it
know.
comes.
Oh, he's coming back.
Ah,
Dude, that's
Now,
crazy.
the trick is to always keep your eye on the barrel.
as
Yeah.
hair almost gets burned off.
Whoa. Hey.
Oh my word.
That's it.
You wouldn't want to be wearing a hairspray. to
Well,
this event.
you think.
That was close. That was even closer.
After the barrel was finished, we stuck around to chat to some of the people. Not everybody had something interesting to say.
And apparently he's never been on live television before.
And apparently, I've never been on live television before.
I love
We
that.
did get to speak with Connor, an 18 times barrel roller, and he told us all about the big gloves they wear.
This is a Hessian sack, potato sack,
Okay.
folded over, and then chicken wire up the sides and around this
Oh, wow.
to protect us basically. As you can see in there, lots of layers.
Okay.
So as we burn through the layers, there's plenty more to protect your hands.
Oh,
Seems to do a really
okay.
good job because I've seen a lot of people, they put the barrel down and their hands are still on fire and they don't even notice. They kind of just carry on.
I'm fine. My hands are fine. There's so many layers. As soon as you feel hot, you just take it off.
And then do people make these, do you like make this
No, I make it
yourself or?
myself, mate. All of us make it myself. A pair per barrel normally does the trick. And then, yeah, this is the result. And then people in the crowd ask us to take them at the end of the night. So if you guys want one, you're welcome.
As a
Yeah,
treasure.
we'll try and grab you after your last barrel and see if we can get one
now,
off
so if you want to take that.
it. Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, a bit of, yeah.
So I think this is one of those things that it is actually much safer than it looks.
Yeah.
I think it looks wild because fire just makes it look
I
like
would
that.
think over the years it's become safer.
Yeah,
Because
oh, to begin with?
all the regulation and like oversight.
Now that doesn't take away the fact this is still insane.
Yeah, and dangerous.
This is a bit crazy, but nonetheless, I can see what he's saying. There's so many layers of that burlap that it's like one layer takes a little bit of time to burn off, and then you got another layer, and like once you feel it getting hotter, you just take it off. Like, and you can always just throw the barrel off of you if you want to. I
Into the
guess.
crowd.
Into the crowd. But But like she said, like the other lady said, they've got all the first responders there and everything. So like, you know,
Who cares if you throw it on anybody?
It is a very planned event.
Yeah.
Unlike probably what it was, like you were saying, like when it first got started, this was probably.
I mean, it was probably
insane.
still pretty safe, but I'm sure now with all the
Did they use things like burlap multiple times wrapped around their hands at that point?
I'm
and stuff?
sure. Otherwise, their fingers.
Yeah, probably so.
It's pretty cool.
Helps me to get rid of it.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, cheers. There we go. Bit of curio smirch here.
After spending maybe a bit too much time trying to put the fire out on Connor's glove, we headed down to the town square for the last barrel of the night, the big one.
We're about to head in there now for the
big
last
one.
barrel of the night. It's the biggest one. It weighs something like over 120 kilograms, so it's massive.
Holy.
The crowd's massive as well, so I don't know how close we're going to be able to get, but we're going to try and get in there and get as close to the fire as we can. It's been a great night. We've seen loads of barrels. We've got so close to so much fire. Everyone's been great. Thank you to everyone in the town of Ottery St Mary's for having us and being so accommodating. It's been a really great night. We're going to try and get close to this barrel.
Oh my good, dude! Do you see how big
Yeah,
that
was
is?
massive.
No, that is. Oh my goodness!
How many people are
Holy,
carrying that?
holy!
That is a group effort for sure.
That is insane. What? Okay, I thought the barrel the guy was running with was big. This is like an elephant of a barrel, man. This is insane. Wow. So I think you're right. This has to have multiple people.
I mean, it's, yeah, quite a few. Look at all the little ashes.
That's like
Embers.
it's almost hypnotic watching the
I know.
embers. Oh my goodness,
That is really cool looking.
dude! That thing is like almost completely burnt, and they're still carrying. Wow. Wow.
That was really cool.
Guys, that was incredible.
It's not what I expected, but it was better than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear about a barrel carry or something like that. It's not something you think is going to be like.
That interesting?
But when you see the images
That it's
that we
on
saw,
fire.
it's like, okay, this is
Yeah.
going to be pretty intense. But nothing really prepares you for what you're seeing here, because it's like this is so much more intense. But it's also in a safe environment, you know, at the same time. So it is like a family fun thing, a community fun thing.
Yeah.
And I can see why this is a tradition. I mean, this is something I can see why everybody looks forward to. They look forward to the big bonfire, obviously, but then they also look forward to this everybody, kids to older adults, probably carrying these barrels of different sizes.
I wonder if there are other places that do this, or if it's just this place and why it originates there.
Well, the only place I can remember ever seeing mentioned is this.
Yeah.
And so, like, from what I
I
understand,
wonder why there, like what?
I don't know, but like supposedly, they're like places all over the place. Different have different traditions around Bonfire Night, and
That makes sense.
you know, like. Some of them seem to be burning the effigies, and others are obviously known for their massive bonfires. And then, obviously, Ottery. Is it Ottery or Ottery St Mary? I think it's Ottery St Mary. They're known for their, what do you call it, a barrel carry? I don't even know what to call this exactly.
Barrel. It wouldn't be racing.
No, it's not racing. Anyway, so they're known for that.
Yeah.
But supposedly there are other traditions out there, which I would like to know of some of those traditions, guys. Not only may we check some of those other traditions out throughout the year, but when it comes to next Bonfire Night, you know, maybe we'll have another tradition or two to check out that would be interesting. So if you know of other traditions, maybe in your area, let us know in the comments. comments, you know, are there some other Bonfire Night traditions we need to check out? But this was incredible. Really enjoyed this. I love looking at these types of quirky, you know, interesting things that are unique to a local area. You know, kind of reminds me of cheese rolling a little bit. Obviously, completely different.
A little bit.
But it still got that same interesting, quirky vibe that is just, from an outsider, you're like, where did this start? You know, you're thinking about that. You're like, what? Who was the first person who said, I want to carry a flaming tar barrel? Like, who was that? Like, and what was the reason? Like, but when you think about the gunpowder plot itself, and you think about these barrels, and you're thinking there has to be that the carrying of the barrel has to have some representation to the gunpowder plot itself. Yeah.
Event, yeah.
I don't know exactly what they're trying to what initially they were trying to represent there, but it obviously has something to do. You know, you can see it because the gunpowder was in barrels, and then they're carrying these flaming barrels. I don't know. If you know what the connection is there about this, guys, let us know in the comments. But I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow us on our journey. Until next time, peace.